Hey, hello everybody. My name is Aiden. Welcome to whatever this interview thing is. We don't have a name for it yet, but we probably will have it when we are on YouTube. Maybe, possibly. That's not a guarantee. With me today, I have Simon, one of the designers and the editor for the Fly Away game, which is going to be produced by Tubers. Do you mind giving us a quick introduction to the game?
Yeah, so this is Fly Away. In this game, each player takes on the role of a conservationist, and they are trying to get as many points as possible. And they do this by placing links, completing migratory route, and saving as many birds as possible. So along the way, while they are completing as many migratory routes as possible, they'll face different dangers, which we call foul plays. So this can be environmental dangers, man-made dangers, and along the way they'll be trying to avert this, and they do this by playing cards called Wing It. So ultimately, they are trying to be the ultimate bird conservationist and save as many birds as possible.
That's interesting.
The reason why we started working on this game was because Tuber is a design editorial consultancy. So we have different partners we work with. So BirdLife International Asia was one of these partners.
So, do you guys mind talking a bit about your partner, BirdLife International?
Yeah, sure. Happy to. So, BirdLife International is this group that works on bird migration and conservation. They have a lot of different partners in different parts of the world. When it comes to raising awareness of really endangered birds, they're the ones pushing it, regionally and internationally. And so, one of their core messages or like motivation, I guess, to bring a lot of partners together around the world. So yeah, so it's been great, and been a great journey working with BirdLife International, and yeah.
I played tested the game myself, and from play testers' feedback, mainly my feedback, because I'm the most important guy. uh, there's a similarity between this and say Ticket to Rides, but there's like Ticket to Ride with birds. Is there what are the main difference will you say between this game and say Ticket to Ride?
I guess with our game, there are certain elements like bird powers, right? So you're saying birds, of course, there's the whole thematic difference. Also, you get to play with bird cards, bird powers. So, yeah, we wanted to give players a bit more room to play, I guess, with different elements. And there's also, I guess, the rules we have about link placement. We also tied that very closely with the theme of the game, right? So this game is based. This whole map is based on the East Asian Australasian flyway, and birds are using it to migrate from north to south during autumn, which is the time where we are basing this game on. So yeah, so players have to follow certain rules, right? The links they use have to be a downward facing route. So there's all these elements which we tied back to the game. So it's a fun game, and it's challenging precisely because of that. But behind all of that, ties back to the theme of the game, bird
Right.
migration
Bird
conservation.
migration.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
artwork for this game is really nice. Was
Thank
there
you.
like a direction for it? Like what do you guys hope to have the feel when the art was designed?
Well, thanks for asking
Ah,
this question, because actually, I mean, I'm not one of the illustrators, of course, but when it came to illustrating this at the start, so the kind of conversations we were having was that, okay, we want to show these birds, but we don't want it to be a kind of like textbook kind of feel to it. So yeah, it has to have a natural feel,
right.
but still a sense of
Those black and white chalk drawing kind of thing.
yeah, even the color, if you look at textbooks, they're very specific, and there's no a bit of flight of fancy, but not
Yes.
so. So it was kind of contained flight of fancy, just enough to give you a sense of wonder,
Ah,
but not so accurate to the point where it becomes too realistic. Yeah, so you didn't want to be too realistic. And have a bit of play with the style and the art and the colors.
so when you think of birds, especially those that bird watchers like to look at, is usually think of colorful and vibrant, which I think is really reflected by this art style. Ah. So last question, the standard question. When can we expect this game to be out?
So our Kickstarter is launching on 23rd November, and yeah, so we need all the support we can get to make this game a reality. And so yeah, from then on, once if we hit our Kickstarter goal with all the support from everybody, then we can have the game next year.
Please back this on Kickstarter. I can guarantee it's a really fun game, and you do learn things about environment, conservation, and even birds, which is just a really cool thing. So if you like Ticket to Ride, you like the artwork of Wingspan, you like to learn new things, and you just like a bit of additional oomph in connecting games, this is definitely something that you should pick up. Thanks for watching. Thanks Simon for being here, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.